Hello, mate.
What are you doing here?
Oh, not much. Just looking around. I'm thinking about going to shop for some things.
Oh yeah, what did you have in mind?
Oh, I really don't know. I'll look around and see what floats my boat.
So you just feel like going out and spending money?
Yes.
Tell me more.
I just received a new credit card this morning.
Don't you already have one?
Yes, I have about 7 credit cards now.
Then why do you need another one?
This one gives me airline miles every time I buy something.
Tell me, do you have a balance on your other credit cards?
I think so.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you owe?
I have no idea.
Why don't you know?
Because I don't know where to find my credit card statements.
Doesn't the bank send you a statement?
Yes, I put it in a pile with the other bills I have to pay.
Do you open them?
Sometimes. If they send me a nasty letter or call me, I will try and find it.
So you're lazy?
No, I'm very busy.
Doing what?
Lots of things. I have to read the newspaper and watch my TV shows so I don't miss out on anything going on in the world.
I read in a book written by Doug Nelson that the average American watches a lot of TV.
Yes, he must have had me in mind when he wrote that. There are lots of great commercials on TV for some cool products.
Do you like salespeople knocking on your door while you're eating dinner?
No, they are a pain in the ass. I have a sign on my door telling them to go away.
So it's okay to watch them on TV?
Well, it's different.
How is it different?
It just is. Maybe they sell better stuff on TV.
What kind of stuff do you like to buy?
Whatever makes me happy.
Such as?
Well, I need to have the latest fashions to make myself look good.
Why?
So other people think I am successful and wealthy.
Just like your neighbors, I suppose.
Yes. They bought a new Lexus last year.
Do you still drive your Ford?
Oh no, it was getting quite old. It was almost 4 years old, and I deserved a new car.
What makes you think you deserve a new car?
Because I earned it. But more importantly, it gets better gas mileage and is more reliable.
What kind of car do you have now?
A BMW.
Very nice. New or used?
New, of course. I like the new car's smell and it is very reliable.
Did you pay cash, lease or finance it?
That is a silly question. Don't you know it costs a lot more if you pay cash? The lease payments were smaller than the financing, so in the end, I save a lot more money.
Okay then. But won't you be paying for something you will never own? And why do you think paying cash costs a lot more than financing?
Look, it's very complicated, and I can explain it to you later. You know, you were asking me a lot of questions.
Why do you think I'm asking you questions?
You just asked me another question. True or true?
You are amusing to talk to. I think I will have to write a book about you. Would you mind if I talked about you in a webinar I am doing for Doug Nelson?
What's in it for me?
We get to learn what not to do with money. May I ask you another question?
You just did.
About your credit card balances.
Oh, back to that. I was hoping you were not going to bring that subject back up.
Why don't you pay off your credit card balance?
Because I need the money more than the bank.
What?
Well, if I make the minimum payment, then I keep more money in my bank account.
Go on.
I need it more than the bank does.
But it's money you owe to the bank, isn't it?
Yes, sort of. But they don't need it as much as I do.
I think I'm going to have to write more than one book about you, as you are very interesting.
Great. Then I will be famous.
Sure. Tell me more about why you have a lot of credit cards.
There are a lot of things on sale. I got that exercise bike on sale last month and saved 20%.
Great idea. Is it helping you lose weight?
Not really. I have a very busy life like I told you before.
Looks like it is used to hang up your clothes now.
Well, yes. I will get around to cleaning it up when I get some time.
It sounds like you have a very busy life.
Yes. All my friends suck up to me because I have a great lifestyle.
It sounds to me like you enjoy life.
Yes, I do. I have worked very hard and deserve to have some of the finer things in life.
Why is your BMW parked outside at night?
Because my garage is full of things I have bought over the years.
Do you use them?
Sometimes, when I am not so busy.
Were you too busy to open up the mail I sent to you?
What mail?
I sent you a book 2 months ago.
What was it about?
How to create your own economy.
That sounds complicated. Who wrote the book?
Doug Nelson. He is helping a lot of people become financially free.
I would like to learn how to become financially free. After I retire, of course. When I retire, Social Security will pay me a lot of money and I will be able to be financially free.
What makes you think that Social Security will pay you a lot of money?
Because the government is printing a lot of money to help people like me.
And that is your retirement plan.
You are still asking me a lot of questions.
That's because you are very interesting.
Thank you.
You had better read the book and learn how money works. Back to the credit cards now. Why do you use them?
Because if I see something I want, and don't have enough money right now, I use my credit card. But it's okay, because I can pay it off when I get my tax refund.
Can't you just wait until you get the tax refund?
The sale might be over by the time the government gets around to processing my tax return.
Why don't you save up for it and then when you see something you like, you'll have the money for it?
Now you are sounding crazy. Why would I do that?
Just a thought, never mind.
But I don't use the same credit card all the time. I will spread my purchases across many of the cards so that I won't owe as much.
Wow, you are smart. Why didn't I think of that?
I have a lot of experience with credit cards.
The credit card companies must like you a lot.
I hear the credit card companies call you a deadbeat. That sounds bad.
Yes, and I am okay with that. I sleep well at night. I am not in the business to make them money. They stay in business because of people like you.
Talking of which, I got the newest super plush bed last week. I talked the bed store into letting me make payments for 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Can you help me put my old bed in the garage?
Maybe next time. I am having a lot of fun talking with you. My friends will love to hear your other money strategies. Do you know where you spend your money?
Not really. I don't think it's all that important to keep track of everything I spend. That's only for those people that like to do math.
The credit card companies are good at math.
They have strange formulas for calculating late charges and interest.
I think they base it on your credit score.
What's that?
Well, there are companies that rate your use of credit. Most people have a score between 500 and 800.
I probably have a very high score because I use my credit cards a lot. I imagined it must be several thousand by now.
Right. Do you always use credit cards, or do you use cash?
If I have enough in the bank, sometimes. Usually after I get paid, I use cash. When the money runs out, I use credit cards.
So you live paycheck to paycheck.
Whatever fancy name you want to call it.
And how will you break the cycle of paycheck to paycheck?
Why would I want to do that?
So you end up having more money in the bank and get on the path to becoming debt-free.
I don't worry about that. It will work itself out in the end. It always will. Trust me. If things didn't cost too much, I wouldn't need to use as many credit cards.
Let's tell the president. I'm sure he'll work something out.
The price of wine went down.
See, it's already working. Do you keep a budget?
That's the craziest thing I've heard all year. Budgets never work unless you have lots of money.
Do you have a plan on how you spend your money?
Sort of. If something is important to me and makes me feel good, then I'll use money on those things. If it's not important to me, then I won't buy it. I don't just go out and buy anything that is shiny, you know. I'm not like all those idiots that buy everything and then go bankrupt.
That's very smart of you. Tell me, what are your priorities in life?
That's easy. My family is one, putting my kids through college is another, and having fun with my friends is also high on my list.
Very good. You care a lot about your family as well. Will you have enough saved up for your kids' college education?
Probably. I still have a few years before they go to college, so I will start saving later. I don't make enough money to save anything yet, but it will work out in the end.
Well, talking of the end, thank you for your time. It has been very interesting talking to you.
And thank you. I will look forward to reading your book when it comes out. Say hello to all of Doug's students from me.